Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and before we begin, I just wanted to let you know that this video is like my first real YouTube video. I have technically made YouTube videos in the past, but those were just cheesy edits of silly meme nonsense and AI generated slop, which I've probably taken off my channel by now. I want to focus my channel on gaming content, specifically from Phantom Forces, because it's fun, and other related games on Roblox if I can. Since this is my first video, and you're obviously going to be new here, I just ask that you stay to the end of the video, or at least leave a comment telling me what I can do better. I want to make my content as good as possible for you, the viewer, to enjoy. I also don't want to demand that my viewers like and subscribe to my every video. I think that you just enjoying my content is good enough. If you really enjoy the video and want others to see it too, then go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Feel free to also leave a comment again, and I'll do my best to reply and better my videos off of that. This tells me, the creator, what type of content works for you and what more you would like to receive from me. Again, I am just starting out on YouTube, so any comments or likes are greatly appreciated. Without further ado, please enjoy the video. Alright, so you read the title and saw the thumbnail, and I'm going to be reviewing the new MCX Spear battle rifle, along with its stats, conversions, and overall the general gameplay and performance that you should expect from this honestly broken gun. So this is the new MCX Spear battle rifle that was just recently added in the 4th of July 2025 summer update in Phantom Forces. And technically at the time of recording it's the 22nd, 18 days away from the 4th, but it doesn't matter. So just looking at the gun modeling, it doesn't look like much. It's got the basic tannish coloring and not overly complex modeling. It looks cool and pretty average for what we've been getting from Phantom Forces lately. But this thing is secretly a monster. Just looking at the stats over here, it has a pretty average damage and fire rate compared to the other battle rifles. The stats aren't too crazy, except for the torso multiplier and headshot multiplier. For whatever reason, it's like slightly higher than some of the other ones that you might expect, with a 1.2 times torso multiplier and a 1.6 times headshot multiplier, which means that it does 62 damage up close and 47 damage up close as well. And always a 4 tap to the torso at range, 3 tap to the head, and 6 tap to any limbs at all ranges, but you're not going to be using it as like a sniper. It's more of a close range to mid-range type of weapon. But what I'm really excited for are the attachments. For the attachments, we have the new Tango MSR 1 through 8X scope, which looks really nice. In game, it looks like this, which I think is pretty nice. That looks very clean. It's very easy to see what you're looking at. And along with the Tango scope, we also have the, I was about to say the other word, but the SLX, the Sulks suppressor, which is actually exclusive to the M7 NGSW, or that's what it's called. Look at the name change. Ow, that's a keyboard smash. And what it does is it extends your damage ranges, doesn't change your multipliers, but the interesting thing is that it actually changes your muzzle velocity from 3,000 studs up to 3,100. That's better than the BFG. Which you may be saying, well, that's not special. Other guns, including assault rifles, like the M16A3, have a muzzle velocity of 3,100 studs, which is better, which makes that nothing special. But what really sets the Spear apart from other guns is its 2.2 stud penetration, which can penetrate through most walls, along with its torso multiplier and a high fire rate. Also, compared to the M16A3, it has a 0.15 second time to kill, but with the MCX Spear, it's a 0.08 second time to kill, and that's nothing special compared to other battle rifles, which land pretty close around that. Now, compared to the Brand 2 battle rifle, it doesn't seem all that different. It's got a similar fire rate, similar stats, similar damage even, but the real saving grace comes in, it's actually the recoil control. Now, looking at the recoil stats, it just veers off to the side like a bent airplane compared to the Brand 2 battle rifle, which just goes straight up. But if you can look closely, then you'll notice that the recoil is actually a lot more manageable, or even just slightly manageable on the Spear as compared to the battle rifle. Look at how the 1000 changes down to 800. The look sway multiplier gets almost cut in half. But in terms of handling, the Brand 2 battle rifle is actually a bit slower in terms of speed when it comes to equipping and aiming and such. We'll just test it out. It's a little bit slow to move in and out between your magnification and going back, the Spear is actually a lot faster. Hard to notice at first, but it is noticeable. So what really sets the Spear apart from some of the other battle rifles is its speed and agility that you have with it. Some of the other battle rifles are big and clunky, and it feels kind of hard to use them, especially the Scar Rage, the G3, AG3, HK417. They're kind of slow. So what's really saving the Spear is its speed and agility. Compared to what we went to earlier, the M16A3, it has nearly identical stats in terms of movement and handling. So the Spear basically has a battle rifle's damage, range, and muzzle velocity, but it also has an assault rifle's speed and agility. You get where I'm going with this? Throwing on some simple attachments, what you're getting is basically the best of both worlds. It's fast, it's speedy, you feel pretty light with it, and it also has crazy good damage. Look at that time to kill. Look at how fast that is. So here were a couple clips that I was able to get just on my own, and it's really fun to use, at least from my perspective, and it kills super fast. It's almost like a shotgun. Additionally, the tap firing abilities are really nice. It's basically a DMR, but all battle rifles really are automatic DMRs at that point. And with everything stacked on top of each other, the quick aim speed, the quick time to kill, the high muzzle velocity, I think it makes this what I believe to be possibly the best gun in all of Phantom Forces. At least for an automatic rifle, that is. Throughout this whole video, I have been pulling down a little bit, off to the side, in order to compensate for the recoil. This gun has a lot of recoil, but if you can work through it, then I think it's the best gun if you can use it right. Coming up on nearly 1,000 kills using the Spear, it's kind of obvious that this thing cannot laser from long ranges. It's pretty sucky at that. If you want to hit long ranges, then you'd have to tap fire, which I think it's pretty good at. If your experiences from mine have been different in any way using the Spear, then please let me know. Leave them in the comments. I'd love to reply to all of them. The SLX suppressor is a default attachment that you just unlock as soon as you get the gun, but swapping that out for a muzzle brake makes handling a lot easier. However, it also makes you a lot louder. Still, I think the Spear is a powerful gun that outranks and outmatches a lot of other ones, especially battle rifles. Overall, I think Stylus is doing really well with these recent updates. We're getting a lot of new guns, most of which I actually haven't gone over yet. But yeah, it is pretty nice to see such large updates with such content come out of Phantom Forces and Stylus Studios, especially where they've been in this past year. But overall, yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed, then great, mission accomplished. I did my job. And if not, please tell me why. But other than that, I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.